It's week 6, fellas, and it's gonna be a big one. Let's start this penultimate show. That's right, it's me, your good host, CD's Nuts to Bork Monster, back with another week of the Penultimate Show. Week 5 was a wild one. It saw the end of the undefeated teams. Let's go back and dig a little and see what happened in Week 5. Alright, in Week 5, our first matchup, we saw myself, CD's Nuts to Bork Monster, going up against Mr. Robinson's Neighborhood, and I had some tough luck, okay? Let me tell you, Russell Wilson is not what he's hyped up to be. I took the tough loss, 116-95. I had Tyler Lockett on the bench scoring over 20 points. It was a rough one for me. Bad coaching. Good job, Mr. Robinson, getting the victory. I dropped to 2-3. Mr. Robinson gets his first win of the season. He's up at 1-4. Next, we had Denton's Diablos going up against Lee Mack. And Denton, come on, baby. That was a tough loss to take. A 145-137. Lee Mack getting the victory in this shootout between these two squads. Lee Mack, they improved to a powerful 4-1. Denton's Diablos, they dropped to 3-2, but still looking real good. Next, we had Auto Supremo going against Greg Gumbel's Gregarious Gaggle. And Greg Gumbel, a lot of teams were shooting for that highest point total, but only you, Greg Gumbel, you got it with a victory 148-92. Greg Gumbel, that means you, Joel, you the best with the 15 bucks.
I'm the best. I'm the best. I'm the best. I'm the best.
That's right. You certainly are the best. With your victory, you go up to 2-3. Auto Supremo, you drop to 3-2. Next, we had the non-fungible tokens going up against the West Coast Bork. And can you believe it? The West Coast Bork got a victory this week, 100-82 over the tokens. Both of these teams are now 1-4. A win next week for either of them would keep them in the running. Next, we had Mojo Jojo's nice team going up against Blank Shakespeare. And Mojo Jojo gets the big win, 141-89. Mojo Jojo, you were this close to the 15 bucks. We had 3 teams up at 140. Great win for you. You improved to 3-2. Blank Shakespeare drops to 1-4. Next, we had Delayed Hesitation scoring a powerful 130 points, beating Vino Labertino. Vino takes their first loss of the season. They slip a little bit here. They only score 79 points. Now, both these teams are in a great spot. They're both at 4-1. We'll have to see what happens to them moving forward. Next, we had Noga Management going up against Dizog's team. And Dizog didn't score the highest point total, but you see the trend is continuing for poor Noga. They lose 100-134. If you look at the points scored on the league, Noga has over 100 points scored against him more than even the closest person. Like, so people have just gone off against him. And you look at a team like Vino, who's 4-1. Vino's only scored 6 more points than Noga. So luck definitely plays into it here in the penultimate. Dizog, you go up to 3-2. Next, we had Sleet Slitter Slick Sheets going up against Schroot's Beat Farm, and Schroot, our other unbeaten team, taking their first loss of the season, 129-103. Now, both of these teams at 4-1. And finally, we had the Shame Wagon going up against the Toilet Ghoulies. It was a close matchup, not a lot of points, but the Ghoulies get their second win of the season, 99-83. And that is what happened in week 5.
When you have a bad day, give up. Go home and sleep. Fuck it. Try again tomorrow. Not every bad day can become a good day. Some days are fucked and cannot be unfucked. When you have a day that is fucked beyond repair, that is the universe speaking to you, sending you a message. Listen to the universe. Go home. Save your energy. Tomorrow is another day. For now, just fucking chill.
Let's take a look at how those wins and losses impacted our overall standings here heading into week 6. We had, of course, if you take a look here, we've got a lot of teams at 4-1. Okay, we've got 5 teams at 4-1. Sleet, Slitter, Slit Sheets, the Beat Farmers, Lee Mack, Delayed Hesitation, and Vino Labertino. But there's a massive point difference between those 5. You see, between 650 points to 515 points. Next, we have Dizog's team, Auto Supremo, Mojo Jojo, Denton, and the Shame Wagon. You guys are all at 3-2, still looking pretty good. Then we've got Greg Gumbel, CD's Nuts, myself, the Toilet Ghoulies at 2-3. Then we've got 4 teams now at 1-4, and that's Mr. Robinson, the Tokens, Blank Shakespeare, and the West Coast Pork. And poor Noga with the bad luck syndrome is still chilling, totally defeated at 0-5. And those are our current standings.
I know what's going on. The oink, oink.
And now the pick'em. This could be the salvation of many teams this season. I love the pick'em. I think it's fantastic. You can see non-fungible tokens. You got 31 points. You are in the lead. You got a 1-4 record, but hey, you're in first place here. Something to play for. Delayed Hesitation, you got 29 points. And then you see we've got 3, 6, 7 teams at 27 points. CD's Nuts, Lee Mack, Sheets, Slitter, Slit Sheets, the Shame Wagon, the Ghoulies, the Beat Farmers, and West Coast Sport. Then you got Auto Supremo at 26, Blank Shakespeare and Vino at 25, and Mojo Jojo at 24. All of these teams are still in contention. Every single week, somebody has a great week and somebody has a bad week. So really, anything goes. Okay, the game is still quite afoot. Do not forget, I beg of you, don't forget to make your picks.
Now listen to me, you little quack. There was a half man, half pig in that room over there. Now where is he?
And now, gentlemen, it is time for the matchups for the intriguing Week 6. In our first matchup, we have myself, CD's Nuts to Bork Monster, taking my 2-3 record against Blank Shakespeare. And I have a little news to announce. Okay, I received some smack talk from Mr. Heater this week, and it's led to the perhaps the biggest announcement of the season, which I will tell you about shortly. But first, let's take a look at the smack talk that Danny Heater Blank Shakespeare sent me.
Okay. Now, I don't even know who I'm playing next week, and I don't care. I'm here because it's time for me to make a stand. Now, whoever you are, I don't even care what you did last summer. I don't even care what you won last summer. But I'm coming after you. Come after whoever you are. I'm not even checking. I'm doing this early. I'm doing this now. I'm doing this often. I'm not even screwing around anymore. Okay? I'm even going to let my hair down on this one. I'm going to let my hair down. Let the girls take care of it. Yeah, you. You know who I'm talking to. I'm talking to you. You are not the girl you were meant to be. After next week, you will be my bitch. That's what I'm saying. You're going to be my bitch. Hold on, I can't even do this anymore.
I mean, Blank Shakespeare just went for it. They went for it, baby. That's how you do the smack talk right there. Now, they say they didn't know it was me. Fair enough. He did send that like a ways back. Like at last weekend, he was like, here's my smack for next week, right? But then I check, who's he playing? And he's playing me. He says, Bork Monster is going to be his bitch? He says, I'm going to lose? Well, I knew immediately that I had to come back on his ass. So, a little smack talk from me to Blank Shakespeare.
Following announcement has been paid for by the New World Order.
Looky, looky, it's NWO time. That's right, CD's nuts, NWO style going against Blank Shakespeare. There's something that I can do that you, Blank Shakespeare, can't do, brother.
What the hell is going on?
You don't see me looking worried, brother. Woe to you, Blank Shakespeare, because I got the secret. You can juggle 3 balls. Well, so can I, dude.
Get your NWO for Life t-shirt for only $20. Just call 1-800-NWO-0242.
But only I, CD's nuts, NWO style, new world order, know how to juggle 2 balls. Do. That's right, Blank Shakespeare can't do this. And I'm gonna use the power of the 2-ball juggle to defeat you on the field, brother. 3 balls, 2 balls, only I have 5 balls.
The New World Order is just too sweet!
The preceding announcement has been paid for by the New World Order.
That's right, boys. NWO for Life is going to get the victory. Hold on. Hang on a second. Hang on. I'm getting something here. It's Danny Heater. Danny, hang on. I'm going to patch him in live here. I hope the feed, I hope I don't lose him. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we're getting a live response to my smack from Danny Heater. Let's see if it comes through. Heater, let's hope that this works.
What?
Do. That's right.
What?
Do. That's right.
I had no idea it was you. No idea. Turns out, you're the guy. So if you think you're gonna beat me with a 3-ball juggling trick, or even your famous 2-ball juggling trick,
Do.
Homo say what?
Do. That's right.
Something like that.
Now he's going for a walk. Heater, can you hear me?
I'm going for a walk.
Can you hear me? I think this is a one-way connection here. Heater! Clearly, Danny Heater's off, going for a walk. Dreaming that he's going to beat me. And by the way, this 2-ball juggling thing, it's real, okay? He really thinks he's a really great juggler.
See this tree? I need you to come here and climb it. Let's go hiking. Bring your balls with you. Let's go hiking. Oh, you're nuts. You're nuts. Just bring your nuts.
Of your loneliness like a heartbeat drives you mad. In the stillness of remembering what you had.
Okay. Since we're live, I can do this. The truth is, I've seen your nuts. They're in your hand. What else you got, Jeff? Let's see what this week is about. Let's see what you can bring to your A game of your 2-ball nuts juggling. That's what we're calling you now. Bork the Nuts Juggler. Yeah, I'm out.
Well. Looks like we got a little old-fashioned smack talk war going on here. I'll see you on the field, Blank Shakespeare. But you know what? That epic smack talk, it's inspired me to announce something for the league. There will be a new post-season award beginning this season. I will front the cost for it. It is, drumroll please, the Smack Smack Talk of the Year award. And what you will win at the end of the year, there will be nominees. We will vote on the Smack Talk of the Year, and the winner will receive this. That's right. It is a microphone replica trophy thing that would look very cool because you were, you had the gift of gab. So you'll win that if you win Smack Talk of the Year beginning right now. And I'd say Danny Heater's Smack Talk is the first nominee on the list this season. In our next matchup, we have Denton's Diablos going up against Dizog's team. Denton's Diablos, both these teams rather, looking for that fourth victory. Dizog is hot right now, man. They are getting wins. I'm going to be picking Dizog in this contest. We'll see what happens. Next, we have Auto Supremo going up against Lee Mack. Auto Supremo, Aaron White, not one to be left out of anybody's smack talk. He said a little smack talk this week, and boy oh boy did he bring the army with him. Take it away, Aaron. Let's hear what you've got to say.
Hey gang, your old pal, Aaron White, Auto Supremo. I thought I would do a little man on the street, find out what people are saying about the Penultimate, what they're saying about Lee Mack, what they're saying about Auto Supremo. Let's hear it from the real folks out here.
Excuse me, sir. What's your favorite fantasy football league?
Look, I'm very, very busy and I don't have time for this. But just so we're clear, Penultimate is my favorite fantasy football league of all time. And just so we're clear, I really don't have time to be going on about it. But Auto Supremo is the best fantasy football player I've ever experienced in my entire lifetime. I feel him in my plums.
Thank you.
Riddle me this. Auto Supreme is the best fantasy football player on the planet.
Awesome. Dr. Doom, King of Latveria. How do you feel about Lee Mack? Oh, the thumbs down.
Can you believe Yahoo ranked Aaron 18 out of 18? Crazy.
How do you feel about Lee Mack's fantasy football league this year?
He sucks. Big time.
How's it going? I realize Peter Griffin here, and I'm saying that Lee Mack's team sucks.
Yeah.
Auto Supremo is America's football team.
Excuse me, how do you feel about...
I don't care about any of this.
And there you have it, gang. This is honest, real-life reactions from people here near a Comic-Con, totally unprompted. So you know it's real. So best of luck to everyone this week. I love the Penultimate.
Everybody in New York Comic Con loves Auto Supremo. I will have to see if they can come through this week with their fourth victory, or will Lee Mack go to an impressive 5-1? We shall see. Next, the non-fungible tokens going up against Noga Management. Now, both of these teams have had their problems, but I think Noga, look, this is the week. No offense, tokens, but I think Noga Management is due at last. And to pick 'em, I'm picking Noga to get off the goose egg board and get himself a victory. Next, we have Mojo Jojo's nice team going up against Delayed Hesitation. This is going to be a great matchup, too. Yahoo's got Mojo Jojo winning this matchup, but I don't know. In the pick'em, I may be picking Delayed Hesitation. Sean is definitely doing really well this season. Next, we have Sheet Slitter Slit Sheets going up against the Toilet Ghoulies. And the Ghoulies are 2 and 3, but come on, Sheet Slitter Slit Sheets is just pure quality, right? They're going to be on their way to the playoffs, in my opinion, and somebody's going to have to knock him off there. I'm picking Sheet Slitter to go to 5-1. Next, we have the Shane Wagon going up against West Coast Sport. Can West Coast Sport do it? Can they make it 2 in a row? I don't think so. I'm sorry, Cousin Ryan. I'm going to be picking against you in the pick'em this week. I dare you to prove me wrong. Next, we have Mr. Robinson's Neighborhood. They got a victory against me last week, going up against Greg Gumbel's Gregarious Gaggle, who had the highest point total. I think that highest point total carries on this week. I'm picking Greg Gumbel to get the victory to go to 3-3. And finally, we have Schroots Meat Farm. They took their first win last week going against Vino Labertino, who also took their first loss last week. So one of these formerly 4-0 teams will lose 2 in a row and drop to 4-2. It means that there could be a change in the leaderboard next week. And that is how things look for those matchups for week 6.
You know what I mean. Pork, sausage, abadee, that's all, folks.
That wraps it up for another edition of the Penultimate Show. I can't wait to see how the season continues to develop. I'm going to tell you, it's a joy and an honor to play with you fellas. I'll see you out on that field.